Hello viewers, in this virtual class we're going to look at the derivative of y is equal to 3 sin x minus 2 cos x from first principle. If you recall from first principle, if we have y will definitely become y plus delta y. In place of x, we're going to replace it with x plus delta x. So we have a 3 sine open bracket x plus delta x, we close our bracket, minus 2 cos. In place of x, we put x plus delta x. Okay, and next x, we know that this is y. The y will move to the right hand side, and this become 3 sine x plus delta x minus 2 cos x plus delta x minus y. And okay, we know that y, the expression for y is 3 sin x minus 2 cos x. So we will substitute it right away in this place, and minus times 3 sin x will give us minus 3 sin x, minus times minus cos 2x, that will give us plus 2 cos x. Okay, 2 cos x. So here, from trigonometry, we have to expand this x sin x plus delta x and cos x plus delta x from the sum of angle. This become delta y. This is 3 open bracket here. This will become sin x cos delta x plus cos x or sin delta x. Okay, that is for this expression 3 sin x plus delta x. Then minus 2 open bracket for cos x plus delta x become cos x cos delta x minus sin x sin delta x. So close our bracket, minus 3 sin x plus 2 cos x. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to open this bracket, because this 3 is affecting the whole of this bracket, and this will become delta y will become 3 sin x cos delta x plus 3 cos x or sin delta x. Here will become minus 2 cos x cos delta x minus 2 times minus sin x sin delta x become plus 2 sin x sin delta x minus 3 sin x plus 2 cos x. Okay, so all we need to do, we have to look at those one with sin x. We look at sin x, all those one containing just sin x. So containing just sin x. Okay, those one containing sin x cos delta x. Okay, we factor those one, sin x cos delta x. So here we'll bring this term together here. This become 3 sin x cos delta x minus 3 sin x. That is these two terms. We'll pick them out off. Then let's look at where we have delta x. Sin delta x and sin delta x. So here we're going to have this is 3 cos x sin delta x. Okay, here we have a plus 2 sin x sin delta x. So we have treated this Okay, we are left with plus 2 cos x minus 2 cos x cos delta x. Okay, here what we need to do here, we're going to factor out sin x, and this will become that is 3 sin s. So 3 sin s will be out, and here we have a cos delta x minus 1. We close our bracket. Then plus here we're going to factor out sin delta x. So we have here sin delta x, open bracket. So we have a 3 cos x plus 2 sin s. Okay, so the common factor here is sin theta x. So we'll factor it out. Then here the common factor here is 2 cos x. We factor it out. Here become 1 minus cos delta x. Okay, because our expression is delta y, so we divide both sides by divide through by what? By delta x. So delta y over what? Delta x. So in this expression we have a 3 sin x cos delta x minus 1 divide delta x plus sin delta x divide delta x bracket 3 cos x plus 2 sin x, close our bracket. Similarly, we have a 2 cos x here, open bracket, 1 minus cos delta x divide delta x. Here we apply limit to both sides. So if we say the limit as delta x tend to 0, this become delta y, delta s become the y ds. Similarly, if we apply limit here, if this place is 0, if delta s is 0 here, that means cos 0 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 divided by 0, 0. So this limit here, as you apply limit as delta s tend to 0, this will become 0, 0 multiply this will be off. Now let's look at this limit. Limit of this as sin delta x over delta s. This limit as delta s tend to 0 will usually give us 1. If we are if we put this one here, this one will give us sin 0 is 0, this one is 0 over 0. This is the indeterminate form. If we apply the L'Hopital rule to this one, if we differentiate this will give us cos delta s. If we differentiate this one, will give us 1, and cos 0 here is 1. So this one is 0 already, and this will just be, what will be left here is 3 cos x plus 2 sin s. Similarly, if we apply the same rule here, this limit will tend to be 0. 0 multiply this will be 0. So our answer becomes the y over the s become 3 cos s plus 2 sin s. So this is the answer. Normally, if we differentiate this, we know that differentiate this will give you cos. If we differentiate this will give you minus sin. Minus times minus is plus. That is our answer. All right, please, what you help me do, help me subscribe to my channel, and also help me, share this piece of information. Have a nice time. See you in my next virtual class.